All right, boys and girls, it's time to learn the letter of the week. And this week we're learning about the letter R. R says as in rooster. Here is Rusty Rooster. Some other words that begin with the letter R include ring, rock, ruler, roller skate, and ribbon. Now, I want you to try to find some stuff that begins with the letter R around your house or even outside. Go outside and check it out. See what you can find. And if you want to challenge yourself, find words that have the letter R in the middle of the word. Like my name has the letter R in the middle. Marta, Martha. That's right, Marta in the middle. What else can you find? Take some pictures and send them to me, or maybe a video. All right, I want to take a few minutes and read to you about Rusty Rooster. Now, God made all the animals in the world, and He made them all special. So let's see what is so special about Rusty Rooster. Have you ever heard a rooster crow? What does he sound like? This pretty colored bird is Rusty Rooster. He likes to crow. Rusty lives on a farm. Every morning he struts out to the barnyard and hops onto a fence and crows. He is telling all the other roosters that this is his barnyard. Cuckoo-cuckoo! He will look out for the hens who live in the barnyard. Rusty Rooster is a daddy chicken. He is bigger and more colorful and has more colorful feathers than a hen or a mommy chicken. He also has a large comb on top of his head. Here's the comb right here. Right here. That's cool, huh? The comb is a red skin that stands up on top of the chicken's head. Under Rusty's head is more red skin that hangs down below his beak. This is called a wattle. Here it is. There's the wattle. Oh, like turkeys have that too. All the chickens in Rusty's barnyard scratch in the dirt for bugs and seeds and worms to eat. The farmer also gives the chickens grain, either by scattering it on the ground or putting it into a feeding tray. For a special treat, the farmer may give the chickens corn on a cob, which they eat one kernel at a time. In the evening, the hens go into the hen house. In the hen house are perches, which are long sticks for the hens to roost or rest on. Each hen hops onto a perch and tightens her claws around it. Even when she is asleep, her feet will hold tight to the perch, and she won't fall off. Before falling asleep, the chickens make a soft cooing sound. When they tuck their heads under their wings to sleep. In the morning, Rusty's loud cuckoo wakes the hens up. The hens eat a little grain, and then each one finds a nesting box where she will lay an egg. Most of the time, a hen's eggs are just like the ones your mother buys in the grocery store. Some hens lay eggs that will hatch into baby chicks. The farmer puts these hens into a coop or a house where they will lay their special eggs. Each mommy hen will sit on top of her eggs to keep them warm. She turns each egg over with her beak and keeps it warm on all sides. Inside each egg is a tiny chick, and it's growing and growing each day. If you listened very carefully to an egg that has a chick in it, you could hear the chick if it began to peep. The mother hen can hear her chicks peep inside their shells. Do you remember how a baby quail grows inside the quail egg until it gets so big it knows it has to come out? The same thing happens to a baby chicken. God gave baby chickens a special bump on their beak called an egg tooth. The chick taps the egg tooth against the shell until it makes a crack. Then the chick keeps on pushing and pecking at the shell until the shell breaks open and the baby chick hatches. The chick rests and lets its feathers dry. Then it looks like a fluffy yellow ball. Beep, beep, the baby chick says as they snuggle under the mother's feathers to keep warm. As the chicks grow older, they will lose the little egg tooth on top of their beaks. Even though Rusty and the other chicks have wings, their wings are not very strong. Chickens cannot fly. They can only fly a very short distance. That's the way God made them. Rusty can hear very well. He can hear if another animal is trying to get into the barnyard to hurt the chickens. God gave him special strong legs and a spike called a spur on the back of each of his legs that he can use to help protect himself and his family. Let's look at Rusty. Oh, there's the spur. Or spurs, because there's two of them. That's pretty cool. Just like a daddy protects his family, Rusty protects his family too. All right, let's talk about it. What does Rusty Rooster say? Cock-a-doodle-doo! That's right. How do we know that Rusty is a daddy chicken? Think about it. He is bigger and has longer and more colorful feathers than a hen. His comb is also larger than a hen's. Next question. What is a rooster's comb? Up here. Let's look. Red skin that stands up on top of his head. Another question. What is the skin that hangs below the rooster's beak called? Anybody remember what this is called? The red skin? A wattle. That's right. Next question. Where do the hens sleep at night? Who remembers where they sleep? Let's check it out. In the hen house? On perches. Next question. What do the hens do each morning? Who remembers what the hens do each morning? They lay eggs. Last sentence. Where is Rusty's spurs? Let's look. Where are Rusty's spurs? Back of his legs. Good job. And that is what makes Rusty special.